Okay, guys. Hey, welcome back to the Eagle Eye podcast. It's been a couple years since we've done one, so now we're here. I am Jada. I'm a senior, and I'm the editor-in-chief. And then we also got our special guest, Landry Lang. She's also a senior. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Landry Lang. I'm a senior here at Glendale.
And then,
Hi, I'm Smith McConaughey. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a staff writer for the Eagle Eye.
yes, okay, so that's everyone. So it's been a couple years since we've done a podcast, but we're going to start off with our news. So it's right before Christmas, and we just had Miss Harrison's class just won the toiletry drive.
Yay.
So that's really cool. We also have our archery team is doing really good. I think they've done 2 competitions so far, and they're actually doing pretty good. They're not doing half bad.
So it's our boys basketball team. And the girls, I think.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
oh
good
yeah.
this year.
I mean, we've got a good start to our sports. I mean, everything is, picking up. I mean, we just slowed down for Christmas, but we're going to pick right back up in January, and we're going to have UIL going. We're going to have basketball. I mean, all the things going. Okay, so we'll move on. Let's talk
Okay.
about you, Miss Landry. Okay, so
Okay.
just tell me, what are you involved in?
Okay, so I like to be involved in a little bit of everything.
Mhm.
My organizations I'm involved in are SCA, NHS. I'm vice president of student council, and I'm also a leader in the Chick-fil-A Leader Academy. And also a member of Mu Alpha Theta, which is like the math society. And then for my sports, I play basketball, soccer, golf, and I also decided my senior year to try out for cheerleading.
Ooh.
Yes.
So how do you juggle
Very
all
exciting.
those things?
It's difficult at times. It's definitely a lot of communication between coaches and sponsors, and also a lot of time management. That's definitely something that I've had to learn. Haven't mastered it yet, but I'm trying to get there.
Yeah. So you joined cheerleading your senior year. What kind of
Yes.
motivated you to be like, senior year, let's just jump into it?
So I really, honestly, I don't really know what made me do it. I've never done dance or any type of cheer in my life. I've always just played soccer. So I was like, you know what? Why not senior year just try something new out? And so March of last year, didn't really have any kind of formal training. I kind of got together with some people, started stretching because I couldn't touch my toes. And March 8th, I tried out for cheer, learned my first choreographed dance that Saturday before we tried out on that Wednesday. So learned my first choreographed dance and cheer, and then tried out Wednesday, and then found the results Friday, and I made it.
That's so
exciting.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So now can you touch your toes?
I can touch my toes now. Yes, I can.
So can you do any cool tricks like?
So actually, September of my senior year, so I guess 3 months ago now, I had ankle surgery. So it did, in fact, affect me from cheering, which stunk, but I got to cheer the first couple games and then was there every single game after, and then got to cheer in my last few games. So I'm still not able to jump yet, but we're getting there. So we have our UIL state competition in January this year, which is the first time we've gone to state in a while, a couple years, I think.
So that's really awesome, and you're gonna be able to cheer at that one,
Yes,
all
I'm finally
healed
able to
up
cheer.
from.
Yes, thankfully.
So how did you hurt yourself?
So in May of last year, during a spring league basketball game, I was fighting for a loose ball, and I fell on my ankle and sprained it really, really bad, high and low ankle sprain. And then thought I was getting better, progressed real quickly, and then just kind of stopped progressing. And finally went back to get an MRI during September of this year, and they told me Monday that I was having surgery that Friday.
Oh
So
my
very,
gosh.
very sudden,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
but it's okay.
Have you ever gotten surgery before?
I had surgery on my hand freshman year, but never on my foot, so it's definitely a new experience.
That's scary. Yeah, I've never had surgery, and all I can think about is that's nerve-wracking.
Yes.
Did they put you under for that?
Yes,
Oh.
so I was definitely under. And did you know that redheads take twice as much anesthesia as anybody else?
Dang, I did not
Yeah,
know
they
that.
require twice as much
That's
anesthesia.
weird.
You just
Yeah.
don't want to go.
No, nope, don't put me under.
Okay, so tell me about some more of the other extracurriculars. You talked about Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy. When did you join that?
So you can only join Chick-fil-A Leader Academy as a junior or a senior. And I joined it last year, and I just absolutely love it. So we meet the first Tuesday of every month, and we do get free Chick-fil-A. We get Chick-fil-A breakfast. And we do have to meet at 7 in the mornings, but it's a super fun time to just, plan, first of all, with all the other kids in there. There's probably about 25 to 30 kids involved in it. And we just meet, we discuss what we're going to do. And so we have 2 really community services, the biggest thing that we're focused on. And so each one we learn, a different, leadership skill. And so we go over that, and then really we're just learning how to be better leaders.
That's cool. I think that's so interesting that like Chick-fil-A is really sponsoring this.
Yes, and then the owner of the Chick-fil-A here in Lindell, he comes to those meetings and he
Oh,
helps
that's
and sometimes
interesting.
he speaks. Yeah.
He's been really involved in
He
the Lindell
has.
community, and
Yes.
I just think that's awesome because,
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you know, you don't expect that some fast food chain is interested in small little town Lindell.
Exactly. They're super involved. I love it.
Okay, and then finally, just tell me about student council because I know you're big involved in that.
Yes. So student council, I absolutely adore. Last year I served as parliamentarian and this year's vice president. And one of our big, like, I guess, pushes for the school is we push a lot of, like, donations. Like tomorrow, actually, December 12th, we have the Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. So everybody wear your ugly Christmas sweaters. But it's mainly just to ensure that, like, the school has lots of school spirit. And so we really try to push that out there. Like, we set up the homecoming dress-up days. We set up some different random assorted dress-up days throughout the year. And we just try to make sure everybody is just community, right?
Yeah,
Community.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know when I come in for homecoming and the entire school is decorated, like,
Yes.
that is amazing. I don't know how y'all do it.
Yes, it's
I
really, it's a lot of planning and a lot of
Yeah.
work, but it's super rewarding to see everybody excited.
Well, that's so interesting. Thank you for
Yeah,
telling
you're
me.
welcome.
Tell everyone about yourself.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to get into a fun segment with you
Okay,
guys. Okay,
okay.
so me and Sam have some would you rathers prepared.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna start with this one that I heard while I was at work the other
Okay.
day. And it's you really got to think about this one.
Okay.
Would you rather be a medieval court jester
Oh.
or the king's food taster?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, really think about this one.
I have my answer.
Okay, Sam, go ahead.
I would rather be the medieval court jester.
You
I
think so?
I have a big enough personality to do that, and I feel like there's less risk because if I'm gonna taste the king's food, I might die. So
Yeah, I think that's also
feel
what
like-
I'm gonna go. I'm good with not being poisoned.
I have a really big personality, and I feel like I could entertain a king or two.
I feel like I could
too.
fake it till I make it, like pretend.
Like,
I'm
Jada,
not-
I'd have to disagree. I feel like, I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be the king's food taster for, like, the first food taster there ever was. But, like, if I was, like, the sixth food taster, I'd be like, no one's going to poison me because they just know what's going to go to me. Like,
Yeah.
no one's going to go and be like, oh, I'm going to poison the king because everyone knows I exist.
Yeah.
I just don't think I could, like, be a court jester. I feel like I get so tired of it after a while. And then everyone's just making fun of you all the time. You can't just, like, live your life.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Maybe I'd
everyone's-
be like a masked one. They wouldn't know my.
Yeah, they wouldn't know who
so
you
you could,
are.
like,
Yeah.
oh.
There you go.
Okay, maybe I could do it. I don't know. I think I would, you know, if I'm like a poor, like, peasant.
Yeah.
And-
Maybe you could
And
do it.
yeah, I can, I don't know.
Last
And then being
resort.
like the king's food taster, I'm always fed. I don't even have to worry about
There
anything.
you go. That's true. That's true.
I
Get some good
always have food.
That's true.
And maybe the king will be nice and give me a room in his palace.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, Sam, your turn.
Okay, I have a good one.
Okay.
Since Dancing with the Stars just had its finale a
Oh, boy.
few days ago, I thought I would ask this one. So, would you be rather wait.
Would you be rather?
Would you rather be forced to dance all day, every day, until you get a perfect score on Dancing with the Stars, or be forced to eat mashed potatoes until you get a perfect score on The Master Chef?
Oh my gosh. I have no clue.
Sam, you're a fantastic dancer. You did
I mean, I know what I'd choose.
I know what you'd choose too. Sam's
but
a
mashed
great
potatoes
dancer.
are my favorite food, so it's kind
good.
of like
I just gotta think. I have like such a small little tummy.
I think I might throw up.
Yeah, I
think
would
I'm
too.
gonna have
I
to
would
do
eat some. I would
dance.
eat
I
like
just can't
2
cook
bowls of mashed
either.
potatoes, and then right.
I can only heat up
My
stuff
mom-
in the
Oh,
microwave.
you know, my mom does have a really good mashed potato recipe.
Oh.
But like, I feel like if I'm like, I give them like
But I
my
feel like
my
mashed potatoes
masterpiece.
aren't that hard. You just mash the potatoes and put some butter on them.
And some milk.
But then they're
Yeah,
like, oh, this is so plain. This is so boring. You suck.
that's true.
Bells
Yeah.
ringing.
The bell is ringing. I
Um,
think honestly, gosh, that's a hard decision actually.
That is hard. I don't know.
I feel like I would do. I feel like I would do Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like because there's a lot of people on there that I see where I'm like, you're not a dancer.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a good community base on that. I feel like you
Yeah.
can like gain some
Absolutely.
friends
And
for
I'll
it.
just rely on my partner or whatever
Yeah,
to.
I could
Oh,
just
yeah.
be a good follower. That's what the girl's supposed to be anyways in the dance.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I'd have to
Perfect.
go. I just couldn't eat that much mashed
I don't
potatoes
think I
and
could
like
either.
make
Yeah,
that
I
much
guess
mashed
you're right. No
potatoes.
thanks.
And then it would never be good enough. Like I
Yeah,
could never be
mine
Gordon
either.
Ramsay out here like
You're so right,
sautéing.
like-
and-
No,
No.
me either.
Okay, so here's my next one for
Okay.
ya. Okay, so would you rather go to prison for 5 years
Mm-hmm.
or be in a coma for 15?
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah,
That's a tough one. Dang, we're out here. Oh my goodness.
You just gotta think, like, prison. You're kind of in prison. You're not doing good in your life. Like, I feel like could not make it. I would never make it. There'd be people who are like, you know, they've got like muscles for days, and like I would walk in looking like a twig, and they'd blow me over. No, I'd be gone. I would be gone. But I just think like,
I don't know though. 15 years of your life.
15 years is a long time. I wake up and like my relatives would be like dead, and I would just never know. I'd wake up and like, you know, a whole pandemic would happen.
I think I would have to choose prison.
I would have to choose prison too.
Because I could get visitors. You can have visitors.
I just feel like I'd never make it.
But like if you're in a coma for 15 years, you're missing so much.
You're missing your.
But then like
if I'm in prison, I'm gonna get jacked. So
and
like
tattoos.
yeah.
Maybe bust while you're at it.
I just don't think like little old me would make it in prison.
I think Jada might need to be in a coma.
I think I might need to be. I just feel like, you know, coma. I'm gonna, you know, get my coma, and then it's just gonna be like a nice little rest, and I'll be so well rested, and then I'll wake up, and it'll be like nothing. It'll be like I just took a nice nap.
That's true.
I would feel. I mean, my relatives.
Personally, I'm gonna choose prison.
But like, think about it. If you go into a coma for 15 years, like all your friends are gonna age, and you're not going to.
I mean, you're still gonna age. Still.
You'll age. You'll just wake up and you'll be like,
wait, do you?
Yes, you do.
I didn't think you did.
Not time traveling, not stuck in time.
Never mind, that's really never.
Sam's like trying to go in a coma so that her friends age and they got gray hair.
You'll just have like gray hair and you'll be like, oh.
Yes, Sam, you're not
I genuinely didn't think you ate.
Your body is still functioning.
Guys, ignore that. I didn't
Your brain is just not.
She's smart.
Okay, mine, since we live in an age of everybody being addicted to their phones, I have this one.
Oh boy, okay.
Would you rather give up social media or eat the same dinner for the rest of your life?
Give up social media.
Yeah, give up social. I just love food. I'm a food.
I'm a foodie. I can't.
You know, I just think I'd be happier if I like got rid of social media.
I think
Which is terrible as it sounds, because I'm never getting rid of social media.
I know. like I say, like I'm going to, and I'm never going to.
I think necessarily it's not even that you're happier. It's just like, I'm so like, oh my gosh, I missed this. I missed this. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I miss? Well, I functioned until my freshman year without social media, and honestly, I'm thankful that I didn't have it because it's so distracting. I mean, you get on your phone to do one thing or to search up one person, like look up, oh, they posted something, let me go see. And then you get distracted. There's an hour gone by or 2 hours gone by, and you like have gotten literally nothing done.
And like with the dinner one, you can have whatever you want for breakfast and lunch, so it's like.
Yeah, I feel like I don't eat a lot of breakfast. I'm not a breakfast. I've started eating breakfast.
I can't eat breakfast. It makes me feel sick. Like,
I started to do it because my doctor was like,
in every class, so.
Yeah, that's right. My doctor was like, you need to eat breakfast, and I was like, okay, I guess I will. So I had bacon egg bites this morning from Starbucks, and they were scrumptious.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, but then like I don't know, like I used to like dinner was like my meal because like I get to school and it's like my basic like school lunch. It's like.
My peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Once I get to dinner at my mom's, like, at the stove, like, Gordon Ramsay.
Yes.
I'm like, this is going to be good. This is the meal. I just could, if she just made the same thing every night, which I would love it for, like, a month maybe. And then after that, I'm like, please, Mommy, please make something else.
No, I definitely think I would have to delete social media. I don't think it would
agree.
affect me that much.
I feel like I'd be happier as a person.
And you still have texting yourself, catching it, but I think it would make it more intentional to be like,
and you, like
purposely asking people
when you
how
see
they're
people
doing.
posting all the time, you just feel like left out.
Yeah.
Or like,
yes. I have such like I get FOMO so bad.
Oh,
me too.
Anytime anyone asks me to do something, I'm like, I have to go do it because if I say no, I'm just gonna like I don't know.
I'm gonna miss something that's gonna happen.
Sit here and do nothing. Yeah, me too.
Bell's back. No, I don't know, like if I got rid of like TikTok and Instagram, which are like my two big ones, and like Snapchat, like I don't know, I feel like I'd live my life more.
I would live my life more, and I feel like I'd be more again intentional with like really reaching out to people because you're like seeing them, so you're like, oh, that's my way of reaching out because I see them and I see them.
I'm like,
but you're not actually like, hey, so-and-so, how are you? Hey, how are you? How are you doing? Yeah, I feel like it'll just really, like, push people to, like, actually reach out.
I do have an addiction to TikTok, So
I do too.
I
too.
may
I
have
do
withdrawals for a little bit.
I would. I'd be like,
know.
what do I do with myself?
I just noticed,
I
like,
could sit on my phone
feel
for an
like-
hour and a half
I feel
and
like
just.
I could get so much stuff done because right now I make an excuse. I'm like, I don't have enough time in the day to get things done. It's because you spend 3 hours on your phone on TikTok.
Or I'll be like in the
2
middle
hours.
of doing my homework and then I'll just stop and scroll. I'm like, oh wait, I'm not supposed to be doing homework.
An hour
right
goes
now.
by.
Yes.
You're like, yeah.
if I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'll pull out my phone without even realizing it, open TikTok, and then I've caught myself sometimes being like, oh, I'm bored of TikTok. I'll close TikTok, and then immediately reopen it because I don't know what else to do.
Exactly. It's like a.
I don't know. I feel like I'd have a
Like
hobby.
it's got
if
to the
I-
point where I blocked the account that told you you've been on here for too long. You need to like get off. Like I blocked the account so they
Yes.
can't tell me that anymore. Like it's
Uh,
that level.
I
of
like-
I
addiction.
still have that on Instagram. I'm like, it makes an hour a day, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay,
I'm
I
on
need to go.
Instagram.
Okay, if I did that
Like,
for
I'll
myself,
go
I'd be
on
like,
there.
ignore, and then I would keep going.
I would
Yeah.
just skip it.
I do that. I like YouTube. Like it has like a hey, it's past
Oh,
your
yeah.
bedtime or whatever. My
Yes.
bedtime's set at like 9, and so I'm like ignore, and I go
But I
straight
feel like
into
I
it.
would do like, I mean, I find myself just going to bed like later and later because I'm just like,
Yes.
oh, there's this, oh, and then there's this, and I do agree, like phones are good for a reason, like. It's easy to get scholarship applications done.
Oh,
it's
yes,
easy to check
yes.
on this, and it's easy to check on this. But at the same time, I just, again, I'll be in a scholarship application. Oh, I need to go look on Instagram for, like, this account.
Yeah.
And then, oh, look, here we go. 2 hours later.
Yeah. 2 hours
Not
later,
there.
I'm
or,
looking
Or
at.
30 seconds later, I'm like, what am I looking at? I'm not even looking at the account anymore.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not.
like,
I'll sit in there and I'm like just watching like cat videos and like I'm like scrolling and there's like just an endless amount of nothing and I
Yes.
just I eat it
literally
up
just
every
brain
time.
drain.
My personal favorites are these. It's like different fruits, and it's just a random song playing in the background. I'll just sit there and cackle at it. I don't
The
know why it's
cocoa
funny.
melon? The cocoa no, it's the cocoa melon. I know exactly what you're talking about where they dance to the song.
Yes.
And it's a baby sensory video and I'm enjoying it.
I think they're so funny.
I
I'm like,
personally have not seen these. Not sure where y'all are at.
Yeah, it's like the cocoa melon, like they're fruits and they're dancing and it's playing like Kendrick Lamar or something in the background. It's so funny.
I
See,
think
I like
TikTok
the
has just given
fails.
me a darker sense of humor. Like I was
I
just
just
something I
think-
shouldn't be laughing at, and I'm like, ooh. I was like,
I just know
crying
that I
laughing.
should not be enjoying baby sensory videos, and I do.
That. It's
They
See, my
make me
TikToks
laugh.
Really, they're mainly like singer songwriters. Mine are like not bad.
Yeah.
But I want the dancing TikToks, and they don't come up for me. I have to search them up.
I get so many, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm tired of watching this now. Okay, so those were our 2 Would You Rather questions. I don't know how much time we've gotten here so far, but I do have something else I'd like to talk about.
Okay.
Have y'all gone to the movies recently?
I actually have not.
The last
Oh
movie
my
I saw
God.
was the new Hunger Games movie.
I did
But
too.
I need
Did
to
you
see
see
the
it?
Trolls
I
movie
need to
because
watch that.
it's
Oh, I've heard
like
the Trolls movie.
That's what I wanted to talk about was the new Trolls
heard
movie.
the
it. It's so
songs
good.
are so.
I've-
good.
yeah.
Really?
I've heard them
Have
all
you
over
watched it?
TikTok.
I have not watched it, but I want to, and I've
I've heard
talked to
it's
a
so good.
lot of people who like, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, like it's so good." And you know,
heard
like
it's so
you're like Trolls movie. Okay, come on, we've made.
Yeah,
I
but
thought after the
In a
first one we
Sync
were
is in
done.
it, so it
I
has
thought
to
we
be.
were-
Yeah, and say I'm like,
no way.
yes, they like just make they like just come on and they're just talking, and all I get on speaking of TikTok, all I get on TikTok is like Trolls videos of like NSYNC and like Justin Timberlake like dancing
See,
and singing.
I'm getting the Hunger Games.
I get Hunger Games too,
also,
and they're so good.
Have y'all heard about the new Percy Jackson show coming
Yes!
out?
Yes, it looks
Okay.
so
It looks
good.
good.
So funny story is when they were casting that show, I remember they sent out, they were going to do a public casting, because usually they like pick from like, you know, applications, but they were like, we're going to let anyone like audition to
Really?
be
Did
Percy
you
Jackson.
audition?
Oh, I couldn't because I wasn't I'm not a male, so I can't be Percy Jackson.
You audition?
No, but so like, it was a long time ago, like I think it was like 8th grade or freshman years when they started like trying to cast
Yeah.
for it. And I remember seeing the thing online, and I waited and I waited, and I was like, they're gonna like public cast like
Annabelle. or something,
Yeah, I was like, and I waited for so long, and they never did it. They
Oh.
never did.
Oh.
Dang it.
Yeah, so I did.
That's so fun,
I
though.
waited. Like I remember like sitting there, and I was like staring at the Percy Jackson audition. I was like, I'm gonna be a star.
I
will
am
be a
gonna be
star.
Annabelle.
I
will
was
be a star.
convinced I was gonna be like Daniel Radcliffe in Harry Potter. Like I was just gonna, I guess, yeah.
Here.
I was just gonna appear, and like everyone's gonna love me, and I was just gonna be famous for the rest of my life.
Where did he come from? Like he just appeared.
I feel
Where
like
did-
most child
they
actors
they
just
pulled
kind
that
of
child off the streets. Like where did he come
Oh,
from?
Yes.
you look to be like a skinny, scrawny kid. We'll take you.
You look good. You look like
You
it.
look a wizard. Let's
You
go.
look like you would wear circular glasses. Well,
And a
we'll take
scar.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like that was a good ending
I think it was too.
Yeah.
to our podcast. Season
Something.
whatever.
Who knows?
Maybe 3.
Episode 1. I think it's 4.
Oh, sorry.
It's been a while, but
bad.
I'm glad the Eagle Eye podcast can make its way back with special guest Landry Lang.
There we
Yeah,
go.
we're back.
Amazing, perfect, wonderful, academically a beast.
Somehow plays every sport. We don't know
Yeah,
how.
somehow is
Are
involved
you
in
AI?
everything.
Oh, I
Mm.
mean, who knows?
Okay, well,
Okay.
let's clap to end it.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Okay, we're live at Lindell High School, so let's see what some of the students and our friends are up to. Oh my gosh, Jay! Hey, where are you going now?
I'm going to honors chemistry with Miss Kirk.
Oh, what are y'all doing there today?
No idea. We did test corrections yesterday.
Are you excited to be in that class today?
I don't know.
Alrighty, let's move on. Let's see. Adeline Cobbs. Yes. So I saw that you committed to A&M Commerce.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I'm really excited and I'm really happy about it.
So when are you starting to go to college and what are you going to major in?
Hopefully at the beginning of summer to start training, and I'm hoping to major in nursing.
Okie dokie, thank you. Okay, is it on? Okay, I ran into my good friend Lindsay Luce. Where are you headed right now?
To my other class because I think I forgot my Aquaphor in there. So
I love Aquaphor. What is your favorite lip product other than Aquaphor?
either Vaseline or just any store-bought pot chapstick.
Me too. Thank you, Lindsay. Okay, guys, so now we're gonna find Josie. Josie's my camera person today. We're gonna find her best friend, Layla. What's her last name?
Lindsay.
Layla Lindsay. She's a very cool artist. We wrote a piece about her at the Eagle Eye. Y'all should check it out. Alrighty, who am I speaking with right now?
Layla Lindsay.
All right, Layla. What do you have for lunch today?
I have a hot pocket.
Is it heated yet?
It is.
Are you excited to eat your Hot Pocket?
I am so excited to eat this hot pocket. I love hot pockets so much.
Me too. So, what are your plans for the future?
I hope to become an animator, hopefully, something with art. I would like to do that.
You're a very good artist. I really enjoyed your story of the Eagle Eye. That was really cool.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty. I see some members of the robotics team, so let's go talk to them. Hey, Jacob. So, congrats on state, first of all. What did y'all do to prepare for state?
After regionals, we made some modifications to the robot and then improved all of our presentations.
All right, thank you. Okay, we gotta hurry. We need to catch Sydney.
Hi, everybody.
Sydney.
Hey.
Gosh, hey. So where are you headed?
I'm going to yearbook.
So what is your funniest experience you've had in yearbook this whole year?
My funniest experience in yearbook for the whole year?
Yes.
Probably just singing karaoke with everyone and screaming in the hallways and all the people stopping by and asking us what we're doing in class when we're supposed to be making the yearbook.
I see. Zoe.
Hi.
So what's your favorite color?
Purple.
That's nice. Manuel Rosas? What's your favorite thing about school today?
I did really good on my anatomy lab practical. Yeah.
Really good?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about sophomore year?
I think just all the new people that I met this year, because I've met a lot more people that I've become close with this year.
That's very nice. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Mine too. Tell me your favorite show or music artist or anything.
I'm watching How to Get Away with Murder right now, and it's so good.
Could you tell me a little bit of what it's about?
Girl, I got food. Hold on.
Give her a second, guys.
Okay. So it's about this. Can you hold this? Can someone hold these? Okay, so it's about this lawyer named Annalise, or like Miss Keating, whatever. And she is a law professor at this law school in like Pennsylvania or whatever. And she takes on like 5 interns or like students to like help her with her law office. And so like everything is fine. Like she's a really good lawyer. Like she's the town's best lawyer or whatever. And her husband is like cheating on her with this. Because he's a psych professor. He's a psychology professor. And he's cheating on her with one of his students. And then the student, the girl just like somehow winds up dead. And so then this big investigation gets launched, and Annalise is a lawyer, so of course she's involved in it. And then Annalise's husband, the one that's been cheating, like attacks one of her students that she hired for like her law office. And so then 4 of the students kill her husband, and then they tell Annalise about it, and then she has to like cover it up. And so it's just like this ongoing like show of like them working to cover up the murder, but then they're also like continuing with other cases, and so it all just gets like intertwined.
That is very interesting. What season are you on?
I'm on season 2, and all of that has already happened, and like there's a lot more, but it's all like kind of complicated.
Working on those little slideshows. Oh, so here is working on a few like slideshow business, like making profile pictures to people. So how do you feel about that, Bao?
So that's what I like about making these Google Slide is making. When I first built this, it was like a very little thing. It was made as a joke. I made a new profile for myself, really. It started with Jacob Ramsey, and it slowly becomes its own very thing. And the reason why I love it so much is what I can translate people just using word and just translate it into a picture, an imagery. That's basically what it is. It's such a fun moment. It is. And I made this just free all the time. I'm not planning to charge it, really. And
thank you. Now we're gonna check on the yearbook staff. There's Sydney again. Hey, Miss Claire Chilick. Could you tell me your favorite thing about your book?
I love the bond that we all have together, and it's just really fun. That's all.
Thanks. Hang on, I'm trying to catch somebody. Oh, Camden! What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Who's your favorite celebrity?
Probably Brandon Lake.
Christian, what's your favorite song about him?
Probably Gratitude, which is his most popular.
I like that song too. Alrighty. Josie Roach. Who's your favorite celebrity?
My favorite celebrity? Ooh, Taylor Swift.
What's your favorite song that Taylor Swift wrote?
Don't Blame Me.
I like that song too. What future thing that's coming up that you're most excited for?
I don't know.
Prom? Are you excited for prom?
I'm so excited for prom. So excited.
Me too.